Now,
but that's you're dealing with billionaires at the highest level in society. You don't think Jay-Z don't have investigators and he don't have he doesn't have these people he doesn't have these things you don't have these things patterned. That's why when he jumped out of because when you look at it, right, Jay doesn't want his name in any shit.
Yeah,
right?
but Jay doesn't.
He's got deals.
Yeah.
He popped. Recently, he popped out with his missus and his daughter for the Mufasa thing.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's that situation. There's the NFL situation where Donny's come out and said we're not going to break ties with Jay over this. Yeah. So, and then you got Rock Nation and stuff like that. So you're dealing with people at the highest level. If Toney Buzbee thinks that he can just have this girl from Alabama who doesn't know what she's chatting about with inconsistency, thinks that that's going to be a takedown.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
You got to think of it from his angle. He's thinking, because apparently in the statement, they're saying about the blackmail thing. Apparently, they were giving the heads up. And it's like, hey, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, we're going to...
We are willing to do this
for that.
Attach it to your name.
Yeah.
However, if you hit us with a little something, we let this all go away. Now, the thing is, the higher you go up in the ladder, we've seen this before a million times, and this could happen to any one of us in the room. The higher you go up in the
totem
pole in any field, anytime you do not want your name to be attached by any BS at all, even if it's false, you don't. It's like, imagine being, I don't know, imagine you're flipping Michael Jordan and it comes out you're a racist. Just the fact that someone says Michael Jordan is a racist, straight away that sets alarm bells ringing.
Of course.
Because it's like, well, wait, whoa. Nike's probably like, oh my God, what? This guy's bringing in like 60% of our annual income turnover. Hey, get a call with Mike right now, people. With panic stations. And they said allegedly, we know you don't want anything attached to your name. But we understand that if we put some smut on your name, it's not a good look for you because of how many.
So give us these P's,
right?
And we'll keep it like that. And we'll keep it like that,
and we'll keep it on a hush hush. And they probably said, "F you, no." Now, speak from my perspective, brother. When that thing popped off, I was like, you're the first person I thought of. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Yeah.
You're the first person I thought of. And I was like, I can't contact you right now because we're going to sound like two heartbroken bitches.
Bro, I thought about walking in here with a cape today.
Brother, it was.
I thought about ordering a cape online at Amazon and wearing it and sitting in
Well,
here.
I kind of am wearing a cape today for the both of us. But like, I was like, I need to chat to Morg, but I was like, I know Morgs is going to do something like me. Let me just let Morgs just go for it.
So can we put the tinfoil hats on yet?
Go talk to me.
So
talk to me.
I mean, we could call it conspiracy, but it's definitely something larger at play than this. Because one, just from this alone, we already know a few of the Diddlers cases are going to get thrown out.
Right.
And it's already started happening. Yeah.
And a lot of the people that had the allegations had the same, have got Toney Buzbee.
He's got all of them.
As a lawyer. Yeah. So it's kind of like, you could almost look at it like it's, not necessarily like an inside job, but it's a larger play.
To
throw the whole thing out in general. Because the more like inconsistencies you can attach to it,
is the more that it doesn't look good.
The more, so, you know, like, that's why, like, part of me is like, I won't be surprised if it doesn't even make it to trial, the Diddler case, to be honest. Because it's like, you know, like, when they say you're dealing with, like, powers and principalities.
Yeah.
Like, I think the levels that it gets to is different. I feel like, you know, I don't think a lot of, like, because I think even when you look at how, like, these kids are behaving, it's like, these powers are ready to throw anything at it to make
it stick.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's all part of because everything happened way too quickly. You had you had the response. Then 2 days later, you had the interview on, was it NBC?
Yeah.
One of big,
one of them.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, because that means people know who she is.
Yeah,
and,
because people,
it's like,
that's true.
how many stages did it get to and she wasn't vetted?
Yeah,
like when it's like, people are playing in your face. It feels like
right. And I alluded to that because if Busby is the top tier Captain America of lawyers that he paints himself to be, and someone hands you down a case, regardless of what sort of agenda you got, you're meant to do your background checks, because the worst thing you could do as a lawyer is have egg on your face. And no one's going to care like, oh, well, it came from that lawyer. That they don't care about that lawyer.
Yeah.
You're the one that stepped on the landmine and came out there all gun shooting. And the fact that you are the guy who's associated with all of Diddy's cases, we spoke about this many pods ago, where it's like, he's the guy who's kind of said to anyone that's had anything with Diddy, I'm the guy to come to, so we can press these charges and all that. The fact that you've gone with this one, and now her story is being shown as being very inconsistent, and you're the guy attached to Diddy. Now they're saying there's accusers he's got on his books in regards to Diddy. They're now going, well, a lot of these things are not inconsistent. So now cases are just accusers is just dropping, bro.
Again, I want to keep the conversation balanced.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I always want to be behind protecting women and children.
Of course.
Always,
that's
right?
not even a question.
What I don't want to do is just say that people have done something when it's not proven in a court of law either. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, these things are at the moment are hearsay.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But then we go on to the fact that, okay, you see me, yeah? I'm a very spiritual person. Mm-hmm. Like, I studied the Bible when I was a kid. Yeah. And I understand that there are certain evils in this world, right?
Of course.
And at the same time, remember we had conversations before, and I was like, bruv, do we want to really have this conversation? Maybe we should do a Patreon and really go into this thing, because obviously, like, you can talk about Wagwan, but it's these are deeper, darker criminal links, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
What I've noticed, this is just me on the surface, with the R. Kelly situation, with the Epsteins and the Weinsteins and now Diddy and everything else.
Prince
Andrew and stuff like that. Like, I don't know this, but it just doesn't look good. And when we talk about Cat Williams telling man at the beginning of the year that this is the year of exposure, and some things are starting to come to fruition, I'm questioning everybody. Now,
of course,
again,
you'd be naive not to.
We're talking about Jay, and when we talk about Jay, we grew up on it. And I said this to wifey, bruv, like, and you know what he was saying to me just now, like, oh, you wanted to call me, and you're going through conflicting thoughts because you know how we feel about Hov. He's the guy, we grew up on him, and I'm saying to my wife the other day, babe, like, am I just like these Donnies that we just grew up like looking to? Are all these lot back fuckery? Are all of these lot fuckery? And she's like, babe, she said, we might in our lifetime see a madness. Yeah. That's what she said to me. Right. And I was like, and I don't want to make this morbid, but we're living in a time now where, again, we're seeing things that we would never expect to see. So it's like, without going, with this story, I don't believe her.
Okay.
I don't. This seems like a lot of, this is my money grab, takedown, blah, 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 rare, which is why when I said to you, Jay-Z is smarter than Diddy, you ain't getting Jay-Z on that. Yeah. Diddy, he just seems like somebody just like almost like an airhead, like someone that was just living his life frivolously, peas, this parties over here, doing what he does, and not really checking that he can. No one's bigger than the what's the program? No one's bigger than the program. It's industry, Hollywood, blah blah blah. But then I'm like, This is unprecedented times. I've never seen such things happening in this lifetime where we're just questioning our artists and thinking about maybe these men ain't who they seem to be. So again,
so are they not afforded that luxury anymore of innocent until proven guilty?
I know. I think as content creators sitting down doing a podcast, we should do that because I think
but I think the public, I think it coincides with social media. I think that went out the window.
Oh, that's
once everyone was able to give their opinion on something happening. It's you're guilty until you're proven innocent.
But that went out the window since the internet. Since we've had the internet.
That's what I'm saying. But like, you had to go certain places to see it. Whereas now it's you didn't have to be in those places. If you weren't in those places, you wouldn't see it. Whereas now we've all got IG accounts. No matter how often you use it, you've all got IG accounts. And even if you go to search or something on IG, there'll probably be a post up there on the algorithms in the search where you're gonna search, and you're like, oh, what's that? You look at it, boom. That's how they get you. On the flip side, to add balance to it, should the evidence line up? Because we have to look at this scenario as well. Should the evidence line up and actually back up this young lady's claims, and it goes to the court of law, and he's found as yes, Mr. Sean Corey Carter, you are guilty of. Because the evidence stacks up to this, and your testimony and it's not like, brother, I'm done. Me personally, I am speaking for me. I ain't speaking for Joe. I am not speaking to my fellow Hovenger over here, Morgan. Me, I'm done with rap, bruv. I'm not listening to. I'm not fucking with rap no more. Bro. I am done.
It's like
with
that,
rap, bro.
but that's how I know how you feel.
I'm done.
I know that. I know that feeling,
and I know rap has a. We know rap, that feeling. We know rap has nasty business going on. Now, when I say nasty business, I'm just talking about like, man will have these parties and chicks are coming in and it's wild orgies, yada yada. We know about that and how women will be on sets and they'll be like, yo, give me a little sucky, I'll put you at the front of my video. We've known about these things, but this happens in Hollywood all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But me personally, for the amount of time, amount of minutes, and hours, days, weeks, months, years I've given to hip hop, if the guy that I hang my hat on and say he is my favorite MC doesn't necessarily mean he's the best MC out of hip hop. Yeah. But my favorite MC, I humbly believe, is the greatest of all time. Yeah. If my greatest of all time of the genre of music that I enjoy is found to have done these heinous things, I am done with hip hop, bro. That's me.
I went into my loft the other day because I had to get some stuff down for the missus, and I had my crates of CDs, and I bought every one of Jay-Z's albums. I have the hard copy CDs of all his albums. I got them. When I look into certain things, this is the thing, and this is the thing with us human beings, like sometimes things are in plain sight and we just choose to ignore it, right?
True.
So, for example, the R. Kelly thing. Mm-hmm. When I was growing up, that tape went around, brother.
Yeah.
The VHS.
Yeah.
Joe, we had VHS back in the day, and that thing was in the barbershops everywhere with the man was on there spinning gal around.
Dave Chappelle made a skit out of it. And I think that didn't help though.
And we still chose to ignore it. We just kept it moving because it's step in the name of love, brother.
But if it came out now, if that VHS was to come out now,
it would be 4K.
Absolutely.
It'd be clean.
And in 3D. But it would be, the repercussions would be instant.
Michael Jackson is bro, that guy there is the guy to me. Like, it's not even that he's the guy to me. He was brought up in the same religion as me, Jehovah's Witness. He's black. He's a one of one Donny, yeah? But again, the allegations that happened, and even him when he was interviewing and he was saying, "Bruv, I got youths in my bed and that's what I do." I'm like, brother, that's not normal shit, brother. But we let things go because we put these people in a certain place in our lives. Because if that's Uncle Norman, you're going, brother, Uncle. Uncle.
Who's that name? Where you get that name from, bro?
Yeah, this is normal. This is a name.
Okay.
Like everyone's Norman, Uncle.
Oh, Norman. I thought you said Norman.
No, Norman.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Like I'm just putting names out there as a pretend name.
Shout out to Normans though.
Shout out to Normans. Yeah. Like you would be questioning their shit, but because it's Mike, all right, it's Mike.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing is these things coming to fruition, and we've got to now start learning from this. And I understand, Drizzy. I don't want you to give up on Hove.
No, I'm not giving up on him.
I don't want you to do that. But what I want you to do, because again, we are voices.
Yeah.
And we can't be seen to be like these guys that are just like, these fuckeries happening and we're just going to let it run. Yeah. We have to come out and we have to speak about it. Or we don't.
Absolutely.
Or we don't. But if we do, we've got to be consistent.
But I think because we are well-known, established CEOs, co-CEOs of Hovengers Tower, that if we didn't speak on this, we're hypocrites.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're almost turning a blind eye, putting our head in the sand. So we have to speak on it.
100%.
But I'm saying for me, brother, you'll talk about CDs. I've got signed memorabilia.
Yeah.
I've got Hove sign my Manchester United jersey.
Yeah.
I've got Hove sign a magazine I had of him. He was on the cover of. Brother, I'm just saying, I've invested too much in rap, bro. If this guy is found out to be, you see with Puff, I'm not too.
But you don't like Puff.
I've never met the guy. I can't say that.
No, but I'm saying,
Puff.
but
I've never had Puff in that high esteem of like,
Puff
he's
is
my favorite MC.
No, we don't care.
Puff is just the guy.
You don't care.
Take that cool guy.
Big,
brother, big.
Yeah,
thank you. That's why you have to give some light to Puff, because like without Puff, the world might look different. No Biggie, no Mace, no G-Dep, no Total 112. You know what I'm saying? But Hove is like, I spent some of my first pocket money.
I know.
And buy like Reasonable Doubt. Like listening to Hove, buying Rockaware. People used to call me Jigger in
Bro,
college.
you used to look like him back in the day.
Especially on my low cut hair.
You and my other brethren.
And my hat.
Shout out to Chalice.
Shout out to Chalice, man, my twin. Like I used to be called Jigger in college because of how I dressed like Hove to the 9. And people were like, bro, you look like Jay-Z. And they used to call me Jigger. Shout out to the man there. Bro, I've invested too. Listen, Sean Corey Carter, I know you listen to the podcast.
You better not.
I know you listen to podcasts. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Beyonce.
Don't.
Listen, brother, you know what? It's at a point now, I'd prefer if you just came out and said, you know what, I think that may have happened, but I didn't know she was 13 or something. Like, just get ahead of it and be like, and let's be over. Don't stretch this shit out.
But listen to what I'm trying to say to you.
Talk to me.
I've been trying to get this point across.
Yeah.
This is the beginning.
I know.
Like this year has shown us it's on and popping for Hollywood and the music industry.
Yes.
So 2025, it's not slowing down, brother.
2025 is going to be hot.
It might be, we might be back here in January.
Standing next to the
Cat's
sun.
got something out again, and he's doubling down on a madness.
Yeah.
Or they wig him.
They wig him.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, but I think
we hope that doesn't happen.
Yes, of course.
I think in 2025, it's gonna be so hot we might feel like we're standing next to the sun. But I'm just talking about this particular individual. If he is found to be guilty of these things, brother, I am done with rap music. All my Jay-Z whatever stuff, I'm gonna put it on eBay, Vinted. Like if you want it, you can have it. Bro, I'm done.
No, but at the end of the day, right? I'm not looking at you any different if you decide that you just like, bruv, lodge this.
Bruv, you know how many, you understand? You know how many gal I drawn with Jay-Z lyrics,
but
bruv?
But at the end of the day, bro, you've lived that, and there's no regrets in that. Bro.
Nah,
bro, this is the thing, bro. Let's keep it $1 I've got a 10-year-old, and if anybody thinks they put their hands on my 10-year-old, if you're Jay-Z or you're the man down the road that sells grapes,
you're not living to see another day, bro.
You're finished,
bro.
And I will take myself to the police station.
I'm going jail.
And tell them, say I did it.
I'm going jail.
So let's not. It is what it is, brother.
It is, right. But it's just, bro, I just don't understand. Like, you hear about these stories all the time. And he's just like, as a parent, brother, I'm holding jail.